What if I told you that everything what you desire, your success, your love, your life, the way you dreamed of, everything is available to you right here, right in this moment. But the key to unlocking it lies in a self-worth. Our self-worth is so hidden inside, underneath all of the conditioning that we received through the way we grew up, through the way we were raised, through the society. So the conditioning also is within our internal programs, with the way we are seeking for validation outside of ourselves, and with the comparison to others. My name is Ania Haas. I'm a transformative coach, and for the next 30 days, I'm going to every day speak to you about the state of self-worth and how to bring this beautiful charm inside of us. And instead of focusing on the outside conditioning, how to remove them on the side and start building up this internal power that is so divine and is inside of everyone. Set your intention, because there is no quick fix, but there is a shift that is going to occur with your work, with your dedication. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you first exercise that you're going to do every single day for the next 30 days. So stay with me. Let's talk about the truth about the self-worth. Self-worth is the foundation, is our essence that is God-given, that is so divine, and it is present in each of us. Underneath all of this conditioning, if you think about this, you are not your thoughts, you are not your action, you are not your emotion, you're not your conditioning, you're not your internal program. You are the soul, you are the being that is inside of your body, experiencing your life as you are living. So when you start living through your awareness and consciousness, you'll be able to tap into this beautiful element that is inside of you that drives the best and the most beautiful experiences in your life. I struggled most of my life questioning the state of my worthiness. In every situation and a conflict that it was occurring with others, I was feeling so deeply inside of myself that I am not good enough. So I was hiding behind studying more, knowing more, so I can shine with my knowledge. But no matter how I was gaining another certification or gaining more knowledge, this internal deep dark hole was all the time present. And until I started to be facing it, instead of by reading only a book, instead of only getting the theory, but actually practicing, when I started to face my own traumas, my own internal challenges, I realized that no matter how much I can look for validation on the outside, no matter how much and how often I can ask somebody else to give me the compliment, it was not doing its work, because my life was on one level when I wanted to reach another level. And in that way of reaching to another level, you will never be able to get there by being in the same place as you are in at this moment. You have to be able to face, and you have to be able to release all of this conditioning of and taking off like a coat of who you are not, in order to become who you are, who you truly are. So stepping into your own shoes. I realized that entire life was doing everything because I needed love and approval of my parents. And It is okay when we are children to look for that love and approval, but in adult life, if we are still driven through that internal program, we are going to invite to our life partners and other people that we will constantly need to do something like pleasing others, validating ourselves through our actions, which is extremely exhausting in the long run. When I realized that I am doing all of those things, there is lack of my boundaries, I constantly please others, I forgot who I was, then I took time and stepped back to work on myself. Every single time I was taking a little load off, and another load off, I was noticing shifts happening in my life. I started to be realizing very clearly that looking for validation outside of myself, chasing this validation, approval, love, is very rarely working. And if it's working, it's only for a very short period of time. And instead, I started to be building myself up by trusting myself more, by being with myself, by not escaping from here, being here in a present moment with myself. I started to be building very strong boundaries, especially with people that emotionally manipulated me. You see, the person, and if you are the person that is very sensitive and very loving, very easily you are going to be manipulated by others that will want to use you for their own purposes. That's why it's so necessary to start seeing yourself as the divine being, and this divine being that has a right, the same right as everyone else, to be here, to enjoy life, to be so happy and be successful. The more I trusted myself, the more I was realizing that I am capable of doing so much more, that I'm capable of being so much more, that I am this divine being. And the more I started to be connecting with that essence of me, the more I started to expand, and the more I started to be noticing huge shifts, huge changes in my life. So if that happened to me, if that happened to many of my clients, I am 100% sure that it's going to happen to you. Here's your first exercise that you are going to perform every single morning for the next 30 days. I want you to stand in front of your mirror, and I want you to look straight into your own eyes and say it very, very deeply and with your intention. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. I, the same as everyone else, have the same right to be here, to take place, to take space. I have a birthright to be as everyone else happy in this life. How does it feel for you to stand in the mirror and telling yourself these affirmations? Do they feel that they are easy for you, or it becomes harder for you to speak to yourself? It's very important because the felt resistance inside of you speaks about the blocks they have to be released from yourself. So be calm, very aware of your own resistance and work through your resistance by every single day practicing the same affirmations like mantra. Stand up in the mirror every morning and be disciplined to do it every single day for the next 30 days. Let me know in the comments below how this exercise felt for you. Did you feel this resistance? And if not, share with me what was your biggest resistance. To recap, your self-worth is the key of unlocking all of the love, success, and everything you desire in your life. The more you feel your worthiness and how good enough you already are, the more you will notice shifts in your life. If you liked today's video, I wanted to share with you the book that I wrote about the self-worth. It's about the power of self-worth and how it changes and transforms our life. I'm going to write the description down below if you want to get a copy. But come back tomorrow because I'm going to speak to you about the morning routine and the habits that actually are helping us to get tuned into our self-worth even more. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you didn't have a chance yet, subscribe to my channel, like it, share it with your friends, and tag somebody that might possibly need that the most in their life. I'll see you tomorrow.